First things first, we want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Much love to you brothers on the four corners of the planet Earth that continue to do this work and being sealed up through faith to help seal the elect through faith also, man. The Most High is going to wake up the elect, and all we have to do is come out here and push the work and do the work to the best of our abilities. So real quick update, this is just to show you that this thing is happening. I mean, if you brothers should be keeping up, because the news is happening day by day, hour by hour. So we're gonna jump right into it, play this video, and I'll try to edify you brothers as best as I can through the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Geopolitically, internationally, today, the top story is this. Reuters, U.S. allies to stage exercises in West Ukraine as battles rage in the East. This is exactly what all the experts have said would start to happen. It's what I've said. 6 months ago, the Ukrainians vote to not join the EU and be sucked dry by that tyranny. Soros activates neo-Nazi paramilitary groups that overthrow the government, the elected government, which certainly wasn't perfect. I'm not saying that, but it was elected. No one disputed it. It was freely elected. They overthrow it, run all the way into the Russian pipelines, refineries, and oil fields that have been owned, leased, and run by Russia for 100 years. Russia's been there for 500, basically. And they try to take the Russian port, their only Black Sea port and other strategic areas. Russia sends in forces to protect them for their interest. The issue is the West initiated this, just like they initiated ISIS, which is really Al-Qaeda in Iraq. Went into Syria. Just like our government backs the Muslim Brotherhood. Just like they backed the jihadis taking down Gaddafi. Just like they're backing Al-Qaeda's been attacking Jordan. Then Soros came out and admitted responsibility in the New York Times for the coup and mass murder in Ukraine.
Alright, real quick verse. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 27, and we'll start at verse... we'll start at verse 24. It says, I have hated many things, but nothing like him. For the Lord will hate, it says, for the Lord will hate him. Whosoever casteth a stone on high, casteth it on his own head, and a deceitful stroke shall make wounds. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth a trap shall be taken therein. He that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh. You see? So what now? You have the United States that set a trap by instituting this falsified government in Ukraine, trying to depolarize Russia and move upon Russia. But this is all a trap. This trap has now put the hooks in Russia's jaws, where the Most High is prophesied of. Now this is bringing apart this Third World War. Now you have Putin talking about he's ready to go nuclear. He's ready to launch off the weapons. So I'll read it one more time. Ecclesiasticus 27, and we'll start 26. It says, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth a trap shall be taken therein. He that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh.
And so as things escalate, notice you heard yesterday, NATO is going to send a rapid reaction force in the next few months in case Russia invades. NATO is already in Ukraine, already in Poland, already has advisors. It's come out. There's already mercenaries. A lot of people that don't want war with Russia are trying to de-escalate it, saying, oh, Russia doesn't really have troops in eastern Ukraine. Yes, they do. And there's battles going on, a proxy war, directly with Russia right now. It's not like we're having a proxy war with Russia through Vietnam or a proxy war with Russia in Angola or Rhodesia. The United States of America and NATO is now in a proxy war directly with mercenaries and CIA advisors with Russian troops. There's a steady stream of body bags going back to Russia of Russian troops and funerals all over the country. I've gone and checked. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are dead mercs and others coming back here. So I'm going to explain this again. From all the intel we have, the United States, run by George Soros and others, a known Nazi collaborator, this is like a Twilight Zone episode, has gone in, overthrown Ukraine, run over Russian interests. The Russians have inserted troops. The CIA director was over there running it. Senator Mendez has been over there running it. It's on. And if they start running airstrikes, NATO does, as they've said they will, against Russians, then Russia will start responding, shooting down those aircraft, and then it escalates to the point of where General Jackson was during the Kosovo War, when the Russians controlled that airfield that they've controlled since the end of World War II in Pristina, and they ordered NATO to attack the Russians on the airfield, and the head of NATO overruled the U.S. NATO commanders, the British head, and said, I will not start World War III. We literally... People just think we can't have a war with Russia. People just think we're not going to have a nuclear war. People just expect everything's going to go on forever like it's always. This is what's going to end up destroying our society, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's going to end up really causing a problem. U.S. allies to stage exercises in West Ukraine as battle rages in the east. Reuters. We'll come back and tell you about that. Russia's strategic nuclear force.
All right. Now we're going to get the actual article. It says Russian coastal defenses in Crimea staged target practices aimed NATO drills in Black Sea. And you got the video right here. So we'll play the video real quick.
Science, technology, innovation, all the latest developments from around Russia.
Let's read it. And it says the Russian Black Sea Fleet has carried out a successful test of its new generation Bastion coastal defense system as part of the naval exercise. Moscow says were pre-scheduled and not timed to coincide with the current NATO drills in the basin. The defense military said that 15 ships, over 10 planes and helicopters and coastal guns took part in the scheduled drill out of Sevastopol on Tuesday. The centerpiece was a demonstration of the post-Soviet Bastion NATO calls sign SSC-5 Stugy anti-ship cruise missile complex. It's funny how they're testing the anti-ship missile system, and NATO is out there with their destroyers, with their main battleships. So that's showing you what they're gearing up for, because they know that this. They tell people, oh, it's just a drill. Just like there was a drill going on in 9/11. There's a drill going on at when the flood of Haiti happened. They were having a drill close to Haiti. So all these so-called drills, they're just telling you they're practicing, man. They don't do these because these drills cost money. They take away, how you say, funding. They take time, they take logistics. So it's not just wasting it. They're practicing for what's going to happen, for what the current threat is. So I'm not going to read all the article. You see the pictures here, so we're going to jump right into the next one. And to show you with this new iPhone 6 coming out, that there's going to be things in there that will allow our RFID chips to work in there. So we're going to play this video and then get into the article.
We've got a tent just in case it rains. We've got a solar panel here to charge all our devices. Sleeping bags been closed for 2 weeks. We shower down at the YMCA on 63rd, and of course the Apple Store's open 24/7, so we can go in there and use their facilities if we need to use the bathroom.
I'm a veteran at this. I do this every year for the past 5 years now, but the first time I actually did it 2 weeks was last year. Because, me and my cousin like doing it for the experience, and we know that we'll get sponsored by companies. They're basically buying us the new iPhone, they're paying for our food, and we're advertising the company. And now I got $1,250 in my pocket, a free iPhone, and free food. So what more can you ask?
Alright, let's get into the article. And it says, Australian man who has a microchip inserted into his hand so that he can do more with the iPhone 6. It said maybe, okay, which we know that is true. And it says a base-bin man is living the life of the future after having a microchip implanted under his skin so he can control electronic devices with just a wave of his hand. Ben Stalter has a radio frequency identification microchip which has similar measurements of a grain of rice injected into his left hand through a syringe 2 weeks ago at the Melbourne Tattoo Parlor. And the advertising director moves comes as technology enthusiasts eagerly await the unveiling of the iPhone 6 in 2 days' time. Okay, and you can see the guy here is a Jake. I mean, I ain't gonna say he's a Jake. Looks like a Jake, maybe I mean, who knows? But it's the guy there, and you can see the man doing the implant. So that shows this new iPhone 6. They're gonna try to promote this chip in that, you know, because they have a lot of different apps and a lot of different things that can be used on the way of biometrics. Alright, so just a quick update. I'm sure there'll be more that comes out, and just to fill you brothers in on some news that I thought would be edifying. So like I say, keep faith and just keep watching and praying. So with that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Much love to you brothers on the four corners of the planet. Just keep faith. We're almost home. Shalom.